Hey, missions leader. I got Pastor Arminio, got Diane, and myself. We're here. We just want to have a little conversation here this morning to let you know what you might be experiencing while you're here in Mozambique. And I want to start with Pastor Arminio. You've been doing this for a long time, Pastor Arminio, as our national pastor. What are some cultures that or cultural things you might want to share with the team that they're going to see when they arrive in Mozambique?
I think the good thing is this. First, good morning. The cultural thing that you actually want to see is first things you need to know when you get here, the team gets here and get with the people, like greeting people and give high five, and laughing, connect with people, doing relationship. Those are great things people they want to see before anything.
Yeah, awesome. And what happens if we don't take that time to get to know people?
Oh, from my experience, I know the days when I come, like I'm in a hurry to work in office, so I pass through and I get in my office. Everyone is show up in my office. Hey, Pastor, you're good because they worry about what's happening today because they know all the time is important. First thing, stop it and say, hey, good morning. How you doing? How your family doing before anything?
Okay, and yeah, awesome. And so um, we've also been doing a lot of teams. We've worked with lots of teams over the last several years, and you've seen some great teams come through.
Mhm.
And when you think of a great team, what are some of the things that you remember that made them a great team?
Um, I think the good things that they make them the great teams is how actual they get connected with the team in Mozambique because the way that they connect with the team in Mozambique, that's actually showing how all of us will become a family. But also, when actually they showing the celebration culture because when they're showing the celebration culture and the Mozambique showing the celebration culture, that's bringing the great connection as a family. Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that connection, that unity
Mhm.
is it, man. It's so important. And Diane, so also you've been doing this for several years. What do you think are some of the cultural things that a team leader might want to know?
Yeah, some of the cultural things is like Pastor Arminio is saying, it is definitely all about relationship here. And it's great to be organized, and we want to do that as well. But the main focus is coming in and connecting everybody, the missionary, the ground team, to move everybody forward. And it's not the focus of the events or coming and doing a job, but it is definitely more the focus of relationships.
And those relationships being with both the people of Mozambique and with the ground team as well.
Mhm.
Yes, the for sure the missionaries that are here and the ground team, and it's like what Pastor Arminio is saying too. It brings the unity for everybody and the team as well.
Mhm.
And so, for an objective as a leader for a team, what would you say, Pastor Minio, is the objective or the focus that a team leader should have as they come to Mozambique?
I think the focus that the one is leading the team to Mozambique, I think, is the first is to prepare team to be organized and give all the duration because I believe all what we say here to happen, if the leader doesn't guide the people, nothing is can happen. So that's the most important for the leader to be prepared and give the direction for the team. And also when the team have a direction, that can help to come together with the team here and also see what we're expecting when we have a team to help to elevate the ministry here to the next level.
Yeah, so I totally agree, and I'm 100% with Arminio and Diane both. That I think sometimes where a leader might get confused is putting the project or putting the event as the primary focus and forgetting that you're actually coming to help what's already going on very well here in Mozambique. You're bringing in a little bit of the Texas love, and you're bringing in a little bit of that support to help us move the ball forward. I like to use the football analogy, the American football that is, that
Mhm.
we're not trying with our teams to score a touchdown. We're not even trying to hit even a first down. Really, what we want to do with our teams is we want to pass the ball, and if you can help us move the ball 3 yards, 4 yards, that's a win. And because it's a long game, and the ministry of Mozambique is actually going to be continuing long after the three of us here we're gone, and we see that God's going to continue to move forward in the decades and the centuries ahead of us. So what we're doing here in Mozambique is we're planting seeds, we're establishing foundations, and when teams come, they're helping us to, as Pastor Arminio was saying, to reinforce a lot of that celebration culture, not American culture, but celebration culture that brings in that aspect of love, of unity, of strong Christian, all the things that Pastor Joe talks about every Sunday. And so, any last thoughts, any last words come to mind, guys, as we're getting ready to close up this brief introduction to Mozambique?
Well, I know for me that when teams come, they don't realize that they come and they get wrecked themselves. I think that people come over and they see such the joy here that it is not convicting, but it's a new understanding. And so it does create an excitement in the teams that go back to America, which is what we need. And it's great for everybody to communicate back there, bring the excitement and the joy, to continue having more teams come over here to Mozambique.
Pastor Arminio, any final thoughts?
I want to just say for who's leading, be more determined when you're leading the team, always when you come to the team, because it's easy to drift it, but it don't drift it because you are the one, you guide them. If you drift it, all the teams can drift it.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
And so, speaking of drifting, oftentimes with immigration, over the years, things have been different. And so it seems like every couple of years they change the system. And so, basically, we'll let you know as a team member what that is going to be for you as you cross the border. In the past, we've had to get the visas in our passports before you ever got here. Other times, we couldn't even access the visas. They were forcing us to get them at the airport as you pass through. And so, just know that it's not the missions team's fault if you're having confusion with the visas. It really is something that changes very frequently here in Mozambique. And but at the end of the day, when you get to the airport, you're going to cross through. You're going to find that there's a place for you to get the visa, and then after you get the visa, you're going to go through the customs side of that, where they actually stamp your passport in, and then you'll go in and you'll get your suitcases.
Yeah.
And after you get your suitcases, you got to put those suitcases through the conveyor belt where they're X-raying, and you may or may not get stopped. And that's their customs agents. And so if they find some things in there that's of question, they might ask you to pull aside and open up a bag or two. And, quite honestly, if we're bringing over some stuff that is new that we're going to use for a conference or something, we may have to pay a little bit for that. I just want to let you know that that's common. It's okay. It's all legit and above board, and someone will be on the other side. If you need help, we'll be there to help you out as well. So just excited for you to be there, and thank you for taking on the leadership to bring a group of people literally across the world. We can't get much further from Texas than where we are right now, in either direction. And so you're taking on a huge responsibility, and God's going to bless you for that. Thank you for your time. God bless.